so excited. It's so cool. When I got the news, Mikey said I could marshal it in last night. I was beyond the moon, and it was definitely lived up to all the expectations of taxiing in a big plane.
Okay, folks, here it is. Coldest day of the year, minus 43. Big day today. Because it's so cold, we got a big special guest coming to the hangar. If you guys been watching the YouTube stories, minus 40 here in Yellowknife. I got to plug in my truck, plug it in so I can start it in the morning. This isn't a Tesla. You say an ongoing thing is, will Mikey's truck start? So I'm bringing that into the mainstream here with the main channel, but let's see, this is a 50-50 chance. Minus 43, 2011 Super Duty. Will it start? Oh. Yes! Oh, it doesn't sound too good, but there we go. Okay, so I got to run in the hangar. It is Sunday morning, but we got a big guest today, and I'm excited to show you guys. What's happening?
Mr. Stux is going for a walk in minus 43 with all his gear on.
Stuka, look how embarrassed he is.
Stuka's coming. Look what's going on.
So Stuka's part greyhound, part husky. So he's got to cover up the greyhound part. Okay, guys. See, I'm bundled up. Maybe the first time in PlaneSavers history. Yeah, so if you're not familiar, we got to plug in vehicles at this temperature to keep the battery and oil warm, so the things will even just start. But we're heading into the hangar, or the airport right now. I guess it'll be in my thumbnail, so it's not that big a surprise. Bombardier's bringing the Airbus A220 to Yellowknife. They're smart. Their scientists figured out that today would be the coldest day of the year, and they were right. So here we are in front of the iconic minus 40 sign in Yellowknife. It is super cold. Very, very cold, folks. So they're in Winnipeg right now. They'll be flying into Yellowknife. So we're heading in. It's Sunday morning. So my dog's already sleeping. My dad's dog, Patches, is ready to go to work. I'm going to run and grab a coffee. I threw up on Twitter where I should go Tim Hortons or McDonald's, and Tim Hortons won the Twitter poll. So I'll be heading to Tim Hortons right now. Grab a coffee, and we'll see you at the hangar. Oh, extra large black coffee, please. Okay. That's it. Okay, so here we are. We're at the hangar. The Airbus is on its way. Got Tim Hortons, got Randy. Hey, Randy. Good. So we're just getting ready. Look, I'm in a jacket.
Holy crap, what's wrong with you?
Okay, folks, we're going to, the team, some of the Buffalo guys are going to come here. We're going to wait for the airplane. I can't wait. Enjoy. We'll see you when I'm warmed up.
Mike.
Oh, ATIS.
Yellow.
Emergency Buffalo Tower. Here we go. We got it. We're listening for the C series to come in. Colin shows that they're about 6 minutes out. So excited.
Kitty.
There's a few lights on runway 3-4 across the full length. Not really continuous in any sense, but they're out. So there's temporarily placed solar lights in their place. Not as bright, but for the most part, most of the lights are lit. Wind 340 at 4. Clear to land, runway 34.
Roger, runway 34, clear to land. Copy, Marshall, 50.
Yeah, Bombardier, we got Marshall outside for you. Just head in, park right next to the electric. So Jamie, you're pretty excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's so cool. When I got the news, Mikey said I could marshal it in last night. I was beyond the moon, and it was definitely lived up to all the expectations of taxiing in a big plane.
Hey Stella, what's Stuka doing?
Stuka's at home, he's laying in the bed.
Gotta get a battery now.
Okay everybody, as the sun goes down, as the temperature even drops even more, the Airbus has to spend overnight and freeze, get as cold as possible, because guess what? They're here for cold weather testing. So fingers crossed it even gets colder. Imagine that, actually hoping that it actually gets colder. Isn't that crazy? What do you think, Stella?
She's pretty amazing. Look at her. Look at her little face there. Looks like she's wearing an eyeshadow.
But that's why they're here. That's why they flew all the way halfway across North America to get to Yellowknife, the coldest place in the world right now. So as it gets into nighttime, they have to shut this aircraft off. No ground power, no heat. They gotta freeze this airplane for 12 hours. No human interaction. They gotta turn this aircraft into an ice cube. And in the morning, they come here and they gotta get it flying to pass their cold weather certification. Good morning everybody. That Airbus is certified frozen. Take it from me, guaranteed. But actually don't have to take it from me. They actually set up their own weather station right there. Yeah, so that airplane is a block of ice. Look at that. Hangar's opening up. The Electra's coming out for a trip. The sun is just coming up. And if you look behind the Airbus, our friends at Air Canada Express, there in that RJ, actually need some hangar space. So it's not just us folks. When you have a nice big hangar like we do, everyone kind of needs it in the time of it being so cold. So the Airbus here, the crew is about to arrive and they're going to be put to the test. Can't show you too much right now because there's a level of respect and distance I'm going to give to the crew, because they're going to have to get this airplane flying to get certification. It's cold weather certification. I don't get run over here. But yeah, so the crews are just arriving now. Let's stay back, kind of watch them and see how they do, because if they get this airplane flying, then they're going to be good to go, and this aircraft is going to be A+, and we want that. Thank you again at this time, Airbus, Bombardier, Air Canada Express, everybody that is using our facilities today. I'd like just to thank you guys. So thank you everybody. Let's see how they do. Okay, the aircraft's frozen. We understand that now. So what do they have to do? Well, this is actually pretty cool. They have a set number of hours to get this aircraft ready and flying from an absolute frozen state. If this aircraft flies tonight, they pass their test and we are successful. Airbus been busy all day?
All day, all night.
So they're out there working like crazy. I set up a cool time lapse. Hopefully that's working out. But yeah, spending all day testing all their systems. Still, you've been helping everybody out?
Yeah, it was a little cold.
So I've been telling everybody at home there, we gave them kind of space. I'm not filming too much. But behind you, speaking of job, we got Air Canada Express, Bombardier CRJ 900. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So we're gonna head out and see how they're doing now. A whole day working on the airplane. Let's see if we can get this thing airborne. Well, here it comes, folks. Holy smokes. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. That's cold. Woo! We're losing the light. As you can see, it was a quick day. Man, those guys worked and girls worked extremely hard today. Yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to say, if you needed cold weather testing anywhere in the world, come to Yellowknife. Tesla, I'd love to try that new Cybertruck. Holy smokes, what perfect timing! We got the Airbus, we got the C-46 taxiing in. Holy smokes, it's cold, everybody! Hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was fun. My fans are freezing. I'm gonna go warm up. We'll see you later.